Hey, my name is PolishLynx and welcome to Sakura MMO. Last episode. Alright, well, let's get that Neve's ending. No. This one. This time we have to go this way, I guess. Fion? I give Fion a warning look, my hands planted at my hips. You're a member of our part too. If you want to take me to take you seriously, I'd appreciate it. You've paid a bit more attention. I'm sorry for spacing out. When I heard about the 10,000 gold coins, my mind kinda went all hazy. All I could think about was meat. I know. Your steadfast devotion to meat is rather charming in its own way, but there's a time and place. Do try to act like you're interested in something beyond your own belly. My bad. I'll try to pay more attention from now on, Viola. Good. See to it that you do. Oh, this time we'll do this. And I did this actually in the first go. It's true. Agree? I think we're right, Neve. Fion? I turned to a scrappy tigger who'd be cramming food down her gullet like a greedy seagull. I know that you enjoy food, but we're trying to have a serious conversation. I would appreciate it if you could at least try to make an effort. That's right, if you can't afford at least a little input, then you have no right to travel with us. I can't believe you would show me lady such disrespect. Fion blinks, her lips and cheeks greasy from chicken fat, and wipes her mouth with the back of her arm. Sorry, I was kinda distracted. What were we talking about again? You're impossible. Neve slams her palms against the field, so all the plates of food and goblets of fruit juice, at least I think it's fruit juice rattle. We're talking about the necklace, of course, what else? Alright, I should have figured. Fion laughs and rams a greasy hand to her, now greasy hair. Ours dares to shudder. I do that. Why is this girl so slovenly? It wasn't like she was born in a barn. Once upon a time she was a respectable member of a middle-class merchant family, for you wouldn't think to look at her. Sir, try to pay attention from now on. So, see to it that you do, or you will be very sorry indeed. This is your first and last warning. If you don't pay attention, I'll have to punish you. Punish me? You ain't gonna take my food away from me, are you? Oh no, it will be far more extreme than that. I was thinking about bending and flogging you, or maybe dripping red hot candle wax on your bare skin. Or I could train you on the wooden horse until your body is so sensitive you won't be able to sit down for a whole week. What do you think about that? Fion shudders from the top of her messy blonde head right down to her toes. That's pretty scary. I can be a pretty scary person when I want to be. Fion, have you forgotten? Sorry, maybe I'll do my best from now on. See to it that you, or you'll be very, very sorry indeed. Oh, Neve, you need to apologize so much. I don't. Of course not. You always try to best for my sake. I have no reason to believe that today is indifferent. None of us were able to glean anything new. You're not the only one. But that makes my failure even worse. You only had tried a little harder then. You don't need to be so hard on yourself. We still have 2 more days, remember? Ah, that's right. 2 days, of course. I'll work even harder. Compliment. It feels so good. You like it? Yeah, your fingers are amazing. I'm glad. I never thought I was amazing anything myself. In fact, I've always believed I'm incredibly average. That's why it makes me so happy to praise me. I can't help but think, if a wonderful woman like you appreciates me, perhaps there might be something special to me after all. Neve's cheek turned pink. She glanced down at my feet, focusing all her attention once more on the massage. I'm sorry for being so selfish, milady. As your mate, I shouldn't be talking about myself. I should be serving you. No, it's fine. And her soft grasses rested from my lips as Neve's probing fingers set to work on the sides of my feet where my boots were pinching my calves. I like hearing you talk about yourself. Really? It's interesting. That's very kind of you, milady, but I doubt the dark lang myself could interest you. I'm not strong and so on. Yes, you are, actually. Tell Fion to be quiet. Pretty lonely. It's not like I need Neve to help me make me presentable, but I do enjoy her company. When she's muttering death threats about those she used to have wronged me, Neve is quite a good conversationalist too. My mornings feel empty without her in them. I've come to rely on my mate more than I ever thought I would. And so on. Huh. I pursed my lips together. I don't know how I feel about you making bets in regards to my private life, Valerie. I know it's uncalled of me. I'm sorry, Viola. I did it because Fion. Fion can be demanding, I know, but you only had to ignore her. I hope you can act with the decorum fitting of a knight in the future. Yeah, Viola, I apologize. Valerie hands her head, shamefaced. At least she'll think about doing that again in a hurry. At least we'll also get to see all the choices now. Damn, she was damn cute. She really was cute. Helping Neve with the housework this time? I'm not particularly interested in cleaning, that's why I have a maid. But Neve does do an awful lot of work when we are not questing. And my castle is very, very large. It's far too large, surely, for Neve to care of everything on her own. Neve might be my mate, but she's my slave, and I don't want her damaging her health. I care about her too much. Whoa! I was always saying that Kotone / Violet is the best girl. And she truly is. And that's how I end up wearing a spearmate outfit I happen to find in my bedroom, holding clothing in one hand. Damn! So good looking. I hum under my breath as I work, wiping one of the main windows in my large labyrinthine home. I've been cleaning windows for about half an hour, and it's not as tedious as a task as I feared. At least, not yet. In an hour or so, my arms will probably start cramping up. I don't want to suggest that, but I will suggest it anyway. You probably could just use your magic on all the freaking elements that you can use to clean any windows, freaking walls, freaking ground, and so on. So they tidied them by themselves. Anyway, but for now, moving the cloak back and forth is rather relaxing. In fact, it's almost therapeutic. I come to clean the window, my hair I tied up in a ponytail, swinging behind me while I work. I'm so engaged in my task I don't notice the sound of footsteps until... Milady? I hear a disbelieving gasp. A sharp intake of air. Of course, that voice could only belong to one person. It's... Neve. Milady, you... Hi! What are you doing? Oh, isn't it obvious? I'm cleaning these windows for you. Yeah, I can see, but I was just wondering... Why? Well, why not? It's my castle after all, and I can do what I want in it. Of course you can, milady, but... dressed like that? What's wrong with the way I'm dressed? Now I match you. Plus... I do a needle wear. My short dark skirt flatters. I think this outfit is rather cute. Changing one's clothes can be quite refreshing every once in a while. Don't you agree? Yeah, you look very pretty, beautiful, even, but then you look beautiful no matter what you're wearing. Neve's stuttering so badly she can barely string a full sentence together. Her face is beet red and it looks like her nose is starting to bleed. Is my outfit really having that much of an impact on her psyche? Hey, it had a lot of impact on my psyche. Maybe I should ditch my black leather dress and start fighting in a fully made outfit if it has this much potential to wreak chaos. Chaos, actually. I could stun the enemy and defeat them before they have a chance to move. Here's how you will defeat that freaking fallen goddess. Not that I really need to. I can defeat all my enemies in life. As this, without giving myself an unfair advantage. Maid dresses truly are dangerous. It's just, well, you can dress however you want in your home, milady, and you can do what you want, but you shouldn't have to clean up. As your maid, cleaning is my job. Neve hangs her head shiny and shifts from foot to foot. Maybe I haven't been doing a good job as your maid. If you like, you have to burden yourself with these troublesome tasks. If you want me to work harder, just tell me. I'll do everything I can do to fulfill all of your requests, milady. I'm your maid, so pleasing you is my job. I'd sooner die than let you chirp a fingernail. Well, that is very touching. But I'm not cleaning because you haven't been working hard enough. Never. In fact, it's the exact opposite. You work so hard, it makes me worry about you. I want to help ease your burden if you don't want me to. But service isn't a burden, lady. It's my only purpose in life. If I couldn't wait on you, I would know what to do with myself. You could try and get some rest, maybe. In fact, that's a good idea. Why don't you take a break for now? I mean for today, Neve. Go to the room and have a nap, or read a book. I can take care of everything. Oh no, I couldn't. Or just sit down and enjoy the show. But I want you to. If you're not healthy, you won't be able to stay by my side forever. I'm doing this because I care about you, Neve. You care about me? Of course, I care about you a lot. You're not just my mate, but a dear friend too. Friend? My lady called me her friend. She said I was her friend and she said I was dear to her. Neve's face burns bright red. I can practically see her heart floating around her head. I've never been happier. It's so amazing, just like a dream. Neve sways from foot to foot, her face flushed. She's shaking so much it looks like she's going to collapse. Were my compliments combined with my maid outfit too powerful a force for her to contend with? Did I just unwittingly give her a critical hit? Hey Neve! Neve! I reach out to grab her but I'm too late. Neve passed out on the ground, stone cold unconscious. And on day I learned a valuable lesson. Maid outfits. Really are up. Alright, that's a screenshot. Shit, how did I go into the full zone? I mean, freaking, not full zone, but full screen. I didn't know if one. Because I pressed the wrong button. That's how. I'm an idiot. Anyway. Maid arts, maid outfits really are up, that's true. Maids are basically up. Unless they're old hunks, then not. Tisfion. Things aren't starting to get good. My, you look rather decent right now, little puppy. Hey, the puppy! But you're rolling around the dirt just like one. I can't have it, I ain't doing this purpose. This stupid time just got me when my back was turned. Then perhaps you shouldn't run away from your enemies in the future. That only gives them the more chances to strike. I know that, I just didn't know it was there. This slime secret, you on the right? Fion tries to break free, but to no avail. The slime seems to have taken a real shine to her. and it clings harder than ever with a series of wet sucking noises. Ew, gross! Fionn winces. It don't feel good. It don't feel good at all. You might not be feeling good, but I'm rather enjoying myself. I think you look rather pleasing when you're bound and helpless on the ground. Oh, shut up! How dare you tell me to shut up? Magical energy begins to crawl around Neve's body. You're one of my teammates, but I can't forgive your rudeness. If you keep talking in such manner, I will have to punish you. Hey, don't punish me! Get to slime on me first! I assure you, one blast with my magical energy will vaporize that pesky slime. But it might melt the skin from your bones too. That's alright, isn't it? Of course it's alright, that's crazy! Neve, can you stop threatening Fionn, please? She's suffering enough as this. That's right, I'm suffering enough already. The more Fionn struggles, the more slime wraps around her body. A muffled little gasp comes from Fionn's lips. The slime, which is being a bit too familiar. With my deep guard has started to inch its tendrils higher up her cheeks and under her armpits. You pervert! I did this on purpose! If only I had my dagger with me, I could cut to pieces. Fionn's cheeks are turning and I can see beds of sweat forming on her forehead. This sensation feels weird. It's like my whole body is being massaged. Fionn whimpers. Her voice sounds softer and sweeter than a few months ago, perhaps because of the slime's caresses. She can't be enjoying this, can she? Hey, Viola, you ain't gonna leave me like this, are you? You could defeat the slime in a second if you used some of your magic. Please help a girl out. Girl? I raise an eyebrow. I don't see any girl, I just see my cute little puppy rolling in there, playing with a new friend. Viola, please, I can't escape from the slime mound. Please hurry before? You are touching me in places that shouldn't be touched. It's already invading my personal space, and more than decent. One of the slime's tendrils slides between Fionn's legs. It nudges at the fabric of her panties, Asaph beginning to be let inside. Fionn squeaks audibly and backs her hips upwards, sniffling. Viola, please, I've got to hurry. Don't tell Millie what to do. She does need to take orders from a ruffian like you. Fionn is right. If we don't take action soon, the slime might do something problematic. Can't we do something to help her, Viola? I would cut the slime from her with my sword, but I'm afraid I might hurt Fionn. She's so squirming a lot. Don't come anywhere near me with that huge sharp blade of you! Fionn keeps her eyes off the ground. Just where is that slime touching her exactly, I wonder? Do I even want to know? Part of me is interested in watching this scene unfold for the sake of science, of course, but another part of me does feel rather sorry for Fionn. Come on, Viola, please, haven't you taken this joke far enough? If you don't come and help me, I don't know what will happen. She's starting to sound desperate now. I know I should step in, but... I really am curious to see what will happen next. Besides, this should serve as a good warning for my little tip girl. I'll teach her not to wander off so breaking into the forest next time. And as you can see, nothing happened. The slime was defeated. The slime was defeated. When you finally return home, Fionn retreats to her bedroom, where Ellie goes out in the forest to practice with her trusty sword. And as for Neve, I almost thought my mate might try to avoid me. I know I must have hurt her by keeping quiet about my true identity, and I wouldn't be surprised if she wants some time alone to think about everything. It isn't every day a person learns that the one they care about more than anything is from another world, or that their own world in our dimension is actually part of a video game. I doubt Neve even knows what a video game is. Asaph, despite having magic, isn't technologically advanced enough for that, but it must come as shock as all the same. That's why I'm so startled when a little around midnight I hear a knock against my door. Milady. I recognize the soft demure voice at once. It's obvious, Neve. I stop on my bed, setting the book as strength and failing to read it to one side and reply. Yes. Is there something you want? It just... I don't want to bother you and you're probably very busy, but I was wondering... Would it be right if I came inside? Just for a few minutes? It's fine, Neve, you can come in. Really? You don't mind? Of course not. It's the exact opposite. In fact, I'd welcome the company. Well, if that's the case then. My bedroom door creaks and my mate enters the room. Thank you for letting me inside, milady. There is no problem. You're always welcome, Neve. You don't even need to ask. But I have to ask. You're my mistress, after all, and you'll be my uncle if I enter your room without knocking. Neve closes the door behind her with a dual click and stands there awkwardly, daring not to make another step into my boudoir. She's staring at the ground and shifting from foot to foot, as though unsure what to say. Her fingers play with the hem of her dress. Neve. For I say, her voice as softly as I can muster, she still jumps at the unexpected address. What's wrong? It's, I barely know what to say, milady. That witch said so many strange things, I just don't know what to think. She said you were not originally from Asaph, but some place called Japan, and that someday you will go back there. Is that really true? I fall silent, weighing up my options. I could always lie to Neve for her own peace of mind, but this peace would be nothing more than a momentary illusion. I've kept her in dark for far too long already. It is true, yeah. The first part, at least. I was born in Asaph. In fact, to me, Asaph was like more than a game. I didn't think it was real until a month earlier, when I was summoned here. Again? So it is true. Asaph isn't really real. It's all a lie. My whole life is a lie. That isn't true, Neve. I raise my feet and approach my mate. I raise one hand against Neve's shoulder, gently, not wanting to startle her, and tip her chin upwards with my index finger. Our eyes meet. Asaph is real. It's undoubtedly real. I'm here, and I know it's no dream. But it's not real in the world you come from. To you, I used to be nothing more than... I don't know. A character in a book, maybe? I can't believe it. I can't understand that there exists a world where I'm not real, and I don't have any thoughts of feelings. Or feelings. How can I not have feelings when I love you so much, so very much? Never. I love you, I really do. In her passion, Neve has dropped the respectful title of milady that she so often uses. She takes my hands in her own, squeezing our fingers together tightly, and looks at me with large shining eyes that are threatening to spill tears. You're the one who saved me from a life of poverty. You gave me a job and a roof over my head and clothes to wear. You respect me, and you care for me, and you treat me as your friend, for I'm only a servant and I owe my life to you. I owe everything to you. I love you so much, much more than anybody or anything else, and yet, in the world you came from, I'm not even real, and my love doesn't mean anything, and you don't even care. Tears are starting to trickle down Neve's cheeks in earnest now. Her whole body is shaking. I wonder if there's some way I can calm her down. Could I give her a slap across the face? No. Or take out the smelling salts? No? Maybe? No, that sounds far too Victorian. Then it's probably for the best if... Don't worry so much, Neve. Huh? If I bury her face in my chest. Yes, that's always a great solution. I must agree. My mate's body stiffens, her eyes widen, a shocked gasp escapes from her lips. That's because I'm hugging her. I'm holding her body against mine, my arms around her shoulders. Neve is about the same height as I am. In fact, with her horns she's a little taller, but she's never felt smaller or more fragile. Asaph is definitely real, and so are your feelings. You love me, I can tell how much you love me, you always dote on me and you care for me, and you put me above yourself all the time. I would never even think about questioning your love. For sometimes I think you should try to love yourself a little bit more. Still, I'm grateful that I met you. You're more than a character to me, and your feelings mean a lot. They do? That's right. I cherish them with all my heart. I press a soft kiss against Neve's forehead. I know you're real, and I know your feelings are real too. Isn't that enough?
Oh, milady!
Neve sighed softly and rested her head against my chest.
I'm so happy to hear you say that. Ever since we met that witch, I've been worrying that I'm not really real. If I'm not real, then that means my love for you isn't real either. That means it's all fake. I couldn't stand the thought of my love meaning nothing when I've loved you so dearly for so very long. I was so scared I thought I wouldn't be able to breathe.
And what about now? I ran my fingers through Neve's short dark hair. Do you feel any better?
Oh, milady, I always feel better when I'm with you. That's why I love you so much. I would love you even if you didn't return my feelings. In fact, I've never expected that you would. I'm just a maid after all. But it's the strength of my feelings for you that lets me know that I'm really real. I can't stand the thought of them being a lie.
None of this is a lie. Asaph is real, and so are you, and so am I, and we can stay together.
Do you mean it?
I do. I promise. I hold Neve closer, as for afraid she might disappear. This sudden, unfounded fear is paradoxical, really. I'm the one who's in danger of leaving, and yet I still don't want Neve to go. All of a sudden, I don't want to be parted from her. Call it selfish if you will, but I've never been loved this deeply and unconditionally before. I doubt many people have. I don't know if I really deserve this love, but I don't want to cast it to one side. I can't. Not when I doubt I'll ever be loved like this ever again.
But Viola, if you really do come from another world, like that witch said, then should you return to it once our mission is over? I don't want to go, but you must miss your family horribly. Even I must miss my family in Oldburg sometimes, so I could take time off from you, not that I want to, and see them whenever I want. I can't imagine how painful it would be to never see your family again. I'm sure they must be worried about you too. They probably love you more than I ever could.
Well, I'm not so sure about that. I've never been that close to my parents. All the same, Neve might have a point. I don't know how much time has passed in Japan while I've been in Asaph. It could be a few seconds or minutes, or it could be days or months. My parents could be waiting back in Sapporo anxiously, wondering when I'll next call them. I haven't seen my parents in a while. It's true, but my mother usually calls me at least once a week. No matter how far away my parents are, I know they still care for me. They love me. It would be wrong of me to turn my back on them for the sake of a bit of adventure here in Asaph. Even for my old life in Japan was hopelessly boring. I should try and be a bit more responsible. I know going back is the right thing to do, but if I did go, I really would miss you, Neve.
You would?
Of course, I already told you. You're the first friend I made here. You're irreplaceable to me.
And you're irreplaceable to me, milady. You mean more than... God damn it! You mean more to me than anybody else. If you left, there would be a hole in my heart. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. It would hurt, but...
Neve's fingers tightened around my waist.
I can't afford to be selfish, not when I'm supposed to be your mate. I should put your needs above mine, and I know that you need to go back to your family. It's the right thing to do. I'll be fine my own, and who knows? While you were in Japan, there was another you here who acted as my mistress. You just took her place. Maybe when you go, the old you I used to know will remain.
She might be right about that. It's true that when I arrived in Asaph, Neve knew who I was, and she was rather perplexed by I didn't act the way the old me used to. Maybe another me will appear to replace the current me. What if the old you actually replaced you in the other world as well? It's rather complicated. Just thinking about it is making my head hurt.
I will not be lonely, but even if you leave...
Neve sniffs.
For I have grown to care about you, I am with you right now. You're much kinder than you used to be.
Was the old me not very nice to you?
No, it isn't true at all. You're nice. You gave me this job, after all. But it feels over the last month that you've become more attentive. You talk to me, you value my opinions, and you even tell me you care for me in return. I've always loved you, but I think I love you even more now. I don't know. how I would react if you and me right now vanished to replaced by the you from the past. But I'm sure I could deal with it, and he is better than you, not you at all.
Neve tried to smile, but it is obviously forced. Looking at it is painful. I don't want Neve to push herself for my sake. She's been pushing herself for far too long already. Neve. I draw back from a mate and look into her eyes. I was thinking about something.
What?
I don't know if you really will leave Asaph, and after talking to you, I don't know if I can.
But...
Shh. I press a fingertip against Neve's lips. I don't want you to feel guilty. I'm just stating the facts. For I love my parents, I probably love you more. You care about me more than I do, albeit in a different way. Neve's love is rather intense. If I left you, I would miss you. I like your company, and I don't want you to return to being a character inside the game that I can't speak up to. That's why I think it might be for the best if I stayed in Asaph. You could always come to Japan with me if you would prefer, but your horns and tail would stand out too much.
Aren't there any darklings in Japan?
There aren't any at all. Humans might discriminate against you in Asaph because you look different, but you would be judged for far more harshly in Japan. I couldn't ask you to suffer so much for my sake. And I don't want you to leave your family behind either. It would be easier for me to stay here. I have less clues, and I like Asaph. I like being here, and I like being with you.
I like being with you too, but...
Then ask me to stay. Be a little selfish.
But
You can't?
No, that isn't it. I can't. When it comes to humiliate, I can be horribly selfish. I've been trying to suppress my urges, but I don't like it when you look at girls other than me. I get so jealous when you spend time with you already. I've been controlling my impulses all the time, but it's hard. If you tell me to be selfish, I'm afraid I won't be. I won't ever be able to stop.
Then don't stop. I don't mind if you're a little possessive. Hey.
If you don't mind, then I love you, milady. I love you so much, and if you let me, I wouldn't know what to do. I feel so miserable, empty, and lonely, and even for self-centered. That's why I won't let you go. In fact, I'm ordering you to stay here.
You're going to order the mistress. That's rather bold of you.
If I'm with you, then I think I can be brave enough to say what's on my mind. I always want to be by your side, for now and for forever. And that won't ever change. I love you far too much to let you leave.
Huh. Crazy, but I like that statement. Not bad, never, not bad. You know what? Say what you want, but of all the girls, I think for Viola / Kotori / Violet, Neve is the best suited for. I think she is. Like, we know Ellery wants to go back, so she'll definitely go back to Japan, right? Fion, she's nice and all, but maybe a bit too childish. I still like her. And like, Neve seems to be at the level with Viola, and they get along. I feel like they would make the best couple over here. Me personally, I would choose between Ellery and Fion if it were for me. Or eventually, actually that's not the wording I wanted to use, but whatever. Nah, our wolf girl, she was super cute, and I wouldn't mind her as well. She was great. Probably if the freaking wolf girl was an option, I would go after her from the 4. Even from the 5 if we count Meiji. So that's definitely how it would be for me. Anywho, that was Sakura MMO 2. Hope you enjoyed this game. Other Sakura games as usual. I would like to say in the top right corner, but no, there are only 5 playlists there. If you want access to all the playlists, they are in the description below as always. Because there were so many of Sakura games already. Anywho, I hope there will be Sakura MMO 3, because I want to see the fight with the goddess. Alright, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next game. Bye bye!